I've actually been listening to a lot of books and podcasts and stuff because I don't want to say it's my greatest fear, but I just don't want to raise a child that's not respectful, not an asset to wherever they end up being. It's like, so that all starts now. Giving them everything they need, yet not at the same time. Don't give them everything they want and everything, because all of a sudden they become needy and not independent, but giving them enough so that they can have the assets to go figure out what to do in life, but not just spoon feeding them their whole life. So finding that happy medium in there is what I'm trying to figure out. I was listening to a podcast defining what meek means, which I never really knew what that meant. I just kind of meant when they say meek will inherit the world, but meeking means having power and having strength, but controlling it and using it for a greater good. I always thought that meek meant weak, maybe just because it rhymed, I don't know. But I was like, the meek will inherit the world. So I was like, okay, like the not strong will inherit. Like I didn't quite understand it, but I'm like, okay. And they explained how meeking a horse means taking this raw energy and power and harnessing it to do this task of winning a race. So I was like, oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. So teaching Sam, Allie, Kate, Emma how to be strong, but not controlling, by the whole like speak softly but carry a big stick. Be strong in your decisions, in your views, in your faith, but also being compassionate at the same time. So just trying to figure out, how do you make that dance? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. When I was 14, once I don't know what I did, but I was like older, like bigger, almost 6 foot, and I don't know what I did, but I remember my mom saying, I no longer can stop you. That kind of freaked me out. Like, she's basically saying, you can overpower me if you wanted to, so be a good person, So I was like, that hit home. I was like, I was always used to like, my parents can manhandle me, if I do something wrong. She's like, you're beyond that now, so be an adult. When asked, is God meek, I would say yes. I mean, if you go back to, like the flood and everything, like he has the power to literally shut us down, but he also loves us. He said, he promised, I won't do that again. Here's a rainbow, knowing that he has the power to do anything and everything, but yet he lets us figure out our own mistakes.